Hello, fire signs. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to do a quick general reading with some oracle cards and some tarot. It's going to be a love reading today, so take what resonates. Just please leave the rest behind if it doesn't fit. All right, let's see, fire signs. What do you guys need to know in regards to love, romance, partnership? What are the messages for the fire signs? Let's see what comes out for you guys today. Oh, we got two. Wow, soulmate. You have found your romantic counterpart. Spicy. Okay. And we have Forever Young, a song of youthful playfulness. Get one more. And we have freedom, healthy space and room to breathe. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we've got life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance, and manifesting the one. Very soon, your true love will arrive. Beautiful. So, lots of talk about a life partner, soulmates. This person, whoever this is making you have this feeling of feeling young. There's this youthful playfulness. Maybe there's an age difference between the two of you that's making you feel young again. And I see some space, healthy space where both of you can kind of focus on your personal lives, but still staying connected. Interesting. So what we're going to look into first, fire signs, we're going to see how this person is viewing you at the moment. Let's see. How do they view you guys? I've already pre-shuffled the cards, so we're just going to see what comes out. Okay, this one wants to flip out. Ooh. Okay, so they're viewing you as somebody who has maybe a lot of chaotic energy in their life right now. You could be dealing with maybe competition at work. They see you as busy. They see you as entertaining maybe energies that aren't worth your time. Interesting. I feel like they view you as somebody who could be a little bit competitive too. That could be something I'm getting. Maybe there's some, this is fire energy, so how they're viewing you, this could be telling me that they feel like you maybe bring some petty games and don't take it personally, but some drama, some arguments, disagreements, maybe fighting for their attention. I don't know. Let's see what's the, let's look into the challenge. What's the challenge between the two of you at this time? Okay. The Page of Wands. Lots of fire energy, you guys. So the challenge here is starting something new, making a plan. Maybe you guys have distance between the two of you and you need to make a plan to travel. Or this could be telling me that one of you is quite flirty with others. This person does have a red feather in their cap. They seem to like to get attention. So it doesn't have to be you, it could be them. Let's see, how do you view this person? How do the fire signs view this person that's on their mind, that's showing up in this reading today? Wow, the Ten of Cups. Got Pisces energy. You view them as a very loving, caring individual. I feel like you view them in, I feel like you place them in a story in your mind where the two of you could have a happily ever after together. Could have the family, the home, the castle in the back there, property, picnics, beautiful picnics together. I feel like you view them in your idea of a happily ever after. It's like you place them in that picture in your mind. If this is not already the case, Could be manifesting them. Let's see how they feel about you. What are their feelings for you? Wow, we've got the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And we also have the Four of Cups. It did come out in reverse, but I'm not going to take it in reverse. This is interesting. Let me see if I can move this stuff up a bit. Let's do this. So how they feel about you is pretty strong. They're pretty sure of their feelings. They're feeling actually pretty decisive about this connection. I feel like they're sure of you. They've made up their mind. They could be even feeling like maybe they missed an opportunity with you here in the past. There's somebody who's thinking a lot about you. They have a lot of thoughts about this. There's definitely some sort of energy here that's a little bit chaotic. There's a little bit of combative energy. But with the King of Swords, they're very honest. I feel like they're feeling through their feelings. Like they're really thinking about their feelings, and I feel like they don't want to miss this opportunity. Got the Magician again. Let's see, what is the outcome for, not the outcome, what is the hardship or difficulty here between the two of you, the challenge? What is the challenge here? Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the challenge could be one of you maybe not wanting to invest, like, first of all, finances could be an issue. Finances could be keeping the two of you away from each other, maybe too much working, focusing on work, money, building stability, or there could be, you know, a cost involved with traveling to see one another that could be in the way. Also, somebody could be not wanting to invest as much as the other at this time. Let's see, how do you feel about this person? What are your feelings for them? Wow, you got a lot that came out. You got the Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So you're very attracted to this person, first and foremost. You have a lot of passion, a lot of desire. I feel like even sexually attracted to them. You feel this pull, this magnetic pull. But I feel like you're looking at this like it may be, you're feeling like it's a lot of hard work to make something happen here. You could be telling me here that it feels like a lot of work to make something a reality here. You could be feeling a little bit unsure of their intentions, sorry. You could be feeling like they're a little bit sneaky. Maybe they're not too honest about their feelings. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you, again, you put them in this, in your mind, you have this vision of what the Ten of Cups will look like for your future, who you'll be with, who you'll end up with. And I feel like you place them in that scenery with you, and you're very excited about that. You're hopeful about that. I feel like you feel it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. And you feel like you need to be strategic in order to bring the two of you together, to build this happy home, to build this stable environment for the two of you, this marriage. Let's see, what's the potential outcome for the two of you? Potential outcome. Okay. You guys could be moving to calmer waters. You could be going through a difficult experience right now. Maybe there's a lot of upheaval in the emotions. You can see the choppy water there. And I feel like the two of you are getting in that boat and deciding together to move towards the sun, move towards the sunrise or the sunset, into a calmer place in your relationship, in your emotions. Again, there could be travel here. You could maybe already have a child together. Let's see. Potential outcome. Wow. 6 of Wands. Your energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is success. This is a victory parade. I feel like the potential outcome is really positive. I feel like once the two of you have a goal in mind in which way to go, you both get there separately, but you meet in this victory. And I feel like a lot of people around you are going to be surprised by this connection. Got the Emperor, Aries, your energy. I feel like you're dealing with somebody, or this could be yourself, who likes to be in control, who likes to be the one to provide. Maybe that was the challenge. Maybe if you're the feminine, you also like to provide. You also like to lead. Let's see. I want to clarify this 5 of Wands. Why is the 5 of Wands here in how they view the fire signs? It's the 5 of Wands. Wow, the 4 of Wands. You want to build a stable partnership, a home, a marriage, but I feel like there's a lot of, maybe there's a lot of differences between the two of you that you're fighting through to try and make something work, to come together, to build that happy home, to celebrate. Wow, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups in their feelings is with the King of Swords. It's like they may not show their emotions as much as they feel them. Their exterior is how they feel for you. They come off a little bit cold, or again, not revealing their true emotions of the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This person has a lot of love for you. They've got a huge lake of emotions there that lead to the deepest ocean. And I feel like you're sitting here nurturing that cup. You're really protecting your cup of emotions, but this person, they also do the same. Their feelings for you are sure. They're very sure, and they're deep. They just maybe don't express those feelings as much as a normal, let's say, Queen of Cups would. There's something here in their feelings about rejection, disappointment, maybe feeling like they've missed an opportunity here. What's the 4 of Cups in their feelings? Cancer energy with the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like you guys could be at a distance from each other. It's possible. There could be this sense of missing an opportunity and them racing towards you, not to let you go. I feel like they may be leaving something behind in order to come towards you. Maybe they feel like they rejected you a little bit in the past. Yeah, they want to try and balance something out with you with the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Interesting. What's this hardship? What's this challenge with the Page of Wands? You may even feel like this person, like I said, is a little bit, again, youthful. Like they're coming up right under the youthful card, the forever young card. There could be an age difference. The Page of Wands is somebody who is just learning how to go after their ambitions, learning how to chase their dreams, and they're making a plan to do that. But there's somebody who's still very young-minded, or even just young in age, or act a little bit young, and they do like attention from others. There's somebody who likes to have a very vibrant social life, I feel like that's a challenge for you, possibly. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're showing up here as the Queen of Wands. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, a feminine energy. It's just energy, but you're very confident about this person, and I feel like, again, there could be an age difference. This person does make you feel young. There's this mutual attraction and chemistry and spark between the two of you. And I feel like while you're steady and ready to lay the foundation for the Ten of Cups, this person could be still wanting to wander around, which could leave you feeling stuck, which could leave you feeling like they don't get it, or they maybe don't realize that you're self-sacrificing to offer them the Ace of Cups, an unconditional, true, passionate love. Look at that Ten of Pentacles again. Let's see, what's the Queen of Pentacles? I feel like you're somebody who's very reliable, you're loyal, you're stable, you're able to provide for yourself and bring something to the table to build this foundation, to build this home, whatever it is. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, you carry the heavy load. You're the one who's responsible. You're the one who deals with all the responsibilities of carrying this connection further. I feel like you're very grounded and stable, and you could be tired of that. You maybe want somebody to pull their weight here. Maybe this person likes to go out a lot, spend a lot of money on new hobbies or things that maybe they're learning that, you know, you'd like somebody a little bit more stable. Yeah, even if they're younger than you. You want them to show up with a pentacle. You want them to show up to match that energy, at least, even if they're slow at investing in this or slow at being able to provide. I feel like you'd rather them show up in the Knight of Pentacles energy, someone who's offering you a solid offer, rather than the Page of Wands, somebody who's just learning how to navigate, or someone who's a little frivolous with spending, or more, you know, more curious about life still, whereas the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's taking action. It's a little bit of a slow energy, but and their horse isn't even moving, but it is something that they are going to offer, they're going to bring forward, and it is a very stable offer. So something happens here with the outcome. Potential outcome is the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. 66 could be of significance. June 6th. 12, December could be significant. The number 3 could be significant. Let's see. Yeah, oh my gosh, as I said, 3, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. So in the potential outcome, I feel like there's something about you two needing to compromise with one another, work together collaboratively. I feel like you could be teaching them how to make a plan here, to work together, to come together, to compromise on maybe cutting out too much social, not to say you're trying to change them, but maybe to spend more time with you, to build that foundation. You can see the apprentice here is teaching others how to lay the bricks of this foundation, of this home, of this church, or whatever it is. And I feel like this person wants to hold on to everything that they've got. They don't really want to give up those pentacles yet. They don't really want to collaborate. So that could be an issue, but I feel like you're teaching them something here, even if they're a little bit closed off. But I do see them taking the advice eventually. This could also just be telling me that this person doesn't have enough or not that they don't have enough, but they maybe don't have as much as you do to offer this connection. That could be a challenge for them. Yeah, that could make them feel less than, sad, regretful that they maybe didn't take things a little bit more seriously in life. Yeah, they could be up in their head about this. They could be overthinking the fact that, you know, that could be causing a disturbance here. Let's see, what's the Six of Wands? I see you guys moving to calmer waters with them. You're guiding them saying, come with me, I can make this, you know, a smoother journey. And there's success. What's this one? It just wanted, yeah, look at them. They finally show up as the King of Pentacles, you guys. You taught them something here that brings in a victory. You teach them how to turn that very slow-moving energy of the Knight of Pentacles. You teach them something here, how to grow. You know, they take action, they take that first step, but they come up and match your energy. You're the Queen, there's the King, and we saw the Ten of Pentacles, which is embodying the King and the Queen. So, I mean, you may have expressed to them that you're tired of being the one to carry this forward. And I feel like whatever they do, that change, it's going to bring in this success, this victory where you guys can celebrate something here. Wow. King of Cups. There's a lot of love here. You guys are showing up in divine counterparts. Like, we've got the King of Cups here, Queen of Cups there. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of love, a lot of deep emotion. You know, there's stable ground, though. There's something here about staying stable, staying in control of the emotions, even though, you know, things feel really chaotic or very, very emotional. There's a lot of happiness with the dolphins jumping out of the ocean there. It is a beautiful, loving connection here. Let's see. You're viewing them as the Ten of Cups. You see the potential. The Ten of Cups, we saw the King and the Queen, and that's the two that are in the Ten of Cups. Let's see. What's the Ten of Cups? The Two of Swords. It's something that you feel like they were ignoring or not listening to you. Maybe it was something that felt stuck. Like, the road to that Ten of Cups wasn't moving. There was no decisions being made. There was no progress. It was like a stalemate. That's how you're viewing them. Like, they weren't making a decision if they wanted to collaborate with you. What's the Ace of Wands? I see a new beginning, though, in your feelings for them. It's like you have this new respect for them. You have this new, yeah, because they've come towards you, offering you an apology. They've come to apologize about how slow they've maybe been to match your energy. Maybe here in the past they may have rejected you, rejected the idea of building a home together. I feel like it's going to be really exciting, that new beginning, and they're coming towards you with that loving gesture. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I feel like in your feelings, whoa, the Devil, Capricorn energy. Yeah, I feel like there's this feeling of stagnancy, of being stuck. And I feel like you've had to be strategic in your feelings, not to overwhelm this person by asking them to change, or like, you don't want to be codependent on them, right? You want to find that balance. You see the Devil and the Angel here. Okay, so these two are chained to each other by the Devil energy, toxicity, codependency. But here the Angel takes those two cups of emotions and, you know, balances them out in a healthy connection, a healthy way where the two are into one. Whereas this is like two people chained to each other by their necks. Not a healthy environment. And that kind of reiterates the Freedom card, you know, healthy space and room to breathe, where, you know, one person doesn't feel like they're being chained to the other by their demands. I feel like you've had to be strategic in your feelings and how you express those feelings, not to push this person away, perhaps. I feel like you looked at this as it was a lot of work. It was very difficult. You wanted to invest in them because you saw them as a beautiful potential partner. And this came out in reverse, so it could be telling me here that you cut the codependency, you cut off, you know, coming off as a little bit maybe too needy, or giving them their space. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. 88 could be significant. August 8th. Yeah, I feel like it's been very, very difficult for you to, like, you're telling me here, it's a big investment. It's a lot of work. This person could also sometimes make you feel like you're lost in your emotions, like you don't know if this is the right person for you here. That's how you're feeling. You're feeling like they don't maybe appreciate the work that you've put into, you know, expressing your emotions, expressing your feelings, often leaving you in this energy of waiting around for them, maybe even needing to travel. Maybe they're, oh gosh, there's the Two of Cups. Yeah, it's like you feel like you've put in all the work here into this connection. You're working away, taking care of something with all those burdens. And I feel like in your feelings, you feel like turning away, walking away in search of the Two of Cups. Maybe you feel like this person isn't worth it after all the investment you've made. But they show up here with the Two of Cups right there. So this is a soul connection. This is a soulmate. We saw soulmate right there. Yeah. This person needs to make a judgment call. I feel like they have a realization. It's like you maybe tell them that you're not going to be waiting for much longer. You've been patient. You've shown up with the Temperance card before. This person is going to receive a judgment, like a call from an angel to make a judgment call, to get up out of that grave, out of those emotions being buried, and to express. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to be a major shift here. I feel like a shift in their attitude, a shift in how they show up towards you. This is talking about divine timing. Yeah. They could have been a little bit defensive, okay, if there was like a need to push things or feeling like you needed more time from them. I feel like divine timing is at play here. This can't be rushed. It maybe could have been delayed or blocked because this person wasn't ready. They could have been a player. They could have been somebody who is very inconsistent, in and out. Again, you know, we saw the Page of Wands, the person with the red feather in their hat. I don't know if I can get it without ruining this entire spread here. Whatever. Here they are again with that red feather in their hat, but they move on from being a page. It's like they learned how to follow their ambitions, and now they're the type that they're constantly in and out. They're, you know, constantly with friends, traveling all around town. Could have even been a little bit of a player. So I feel like they grow up. There's something here about them, even though they carry this forever young energy, you've taught them something very valuable here. Yeah, because you're the Nine of Pentacles. You're the one who's stable and reliable and has that security, that solid foundation that you've built for yourself. You're looking for that 10th Pentacle, and they show up with the King of Pentacles eventually. So I feel like you've taught them something. This isn't going to resonate for everybody, but for someone, it's definitely going to resonate. Again, there's that Magician card. You could have manifested this soulmate into your life. So the outcome is good. The outcome was the Six of Wands. So this is a beautiful connection. It's a celebration. Okay, they finally level up to your status as the Queen of Wands that we saw you in here. Right? You're sitting here waiting for them. It's like you were kind of aloof. It's like could have even wanted to give up on this person because they maybe didn't show up right. And I feel like you were just focusing on your stability, focusing on building that beautiful landscape around you that you sit comfortably in, your castle in the back, while you appreciate all the crops, all the seeds that you've planted to bear all this beautiful land. And I feel like they finally understand, and they get closer to the castle. It's like they've brought you something that you allow them to say, okay, yes, you are my equal. You are somebody who can take some of those burdens off of me and help me carry that heavy load. So that comes to an end. They could have felt regretful for leaving this on you for so long, maybe rejecting a little bit of that love that you gave them, leaving you feeling stuck. But there's this success, there's this victory, this recognition. They recognize you, they recognize your determination, and they want to also be recognized for their level up, for them coming up to show you that they're worthy, that there's somebody who's able to be your equal, like we saw with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is, you know, people on even ground, like leveled ground. You're both stepping to each other equally, offering the exact same amount of love, equal give and take, respect. Okay, there's an equal level playing field here is what I'm trying to say. So I really like that for you, fire signs. I hope that resonated. And if it did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.